1TV Special Report.
Senso Pinoy, maasahan mo, makakasama mo sa pag-unlad. Senso Pinoy.
Salamat. Maayong hapon sa tanan. Ako lang gitestingan kung matapabatanan, no? Kaya tanaw ko sa oras, ting paniod to naman. Pag human, wala pa yung taon na abrihan ang mga paniod to. No? Please, bear with me a little bit more, no? Because like kung ando, no, I made sure to write down my speech, my message today, para masulod sa 5 to 10 minute time limit nga gihatag ni Gov. Henry sa atua. No? To the reason we are all here today, united as one province and under one party. No. The father of our province, Governor Attorney Henry S. Waminal Sr., to his partners in the provincial government, no, our provincial board headed by Vice Governor Rowena Weng Gutierrez, and our provincial board members, to our district representatives, Kong Jason Almonte of the 1st District, and Kong Sancho Fernando Ando Waminal of the 2nd District, to our spiritual guide, no, our ambassadors to heaven, no, Archbishop Martin Humowad, Archbishop, together with all the priests, no, from the different cities and municipalities of Misamis Occidental. Thank you really, fathers, for your time and for gracing us with your presence today. To the city and municipal mayors of the province, to the city and municipal councilors of the province, no, sa tuang mga barangay captain o ang inyong mga barangay councils, and to my family, of course, no, we are well represented here, headed by my grandmother who is 97 years old, no, Norma Go Fuentes, no, well represented because if we have someone as young as 97, we have someone also even younger at 1 year and 4 months, no, our lolas, great-grandchild, my nephew, si Vito Sancho Waminal, together with our uncles and aunts, no, from both sides of the family. And of course, my mother, no, our governor's first and only lady, Attorney Pearl Grace Fuentes Waminal. And my better half, no, my wife, my one and only, no, Attorney Samantha Beatrice King Waminal. And to all our esteemed guests, maayong udto usab sa tuang tanan. Whenever someone from Misamis Occidental congratulates me for the recent elections, the first thought that comes to my mind is always to congratulate that person back. This is not because I don't recognize the recent elections as a personal victory, no, but because as members of Asenso Pinoy, it is as much your victory as it is mine. Mind you, I was not even a candidate in the recent elections. Walay ni isa sa atoa diri nga ingbutar sa akoa adtong inglabay nga elections. No. Unlike all of the other elected officials here, my name was not even in the ballot. You could not find Henry Fuentes Waminal Jr. sa balota. No. Pagbaliktad ninyo sa balota, as we were all advised to do, it was not my name that you looked for, but rather that of Asenso Pinoy's. So technically speaking, it was not just me who emerged victorious in the recent elections, but Asenso Pinoy, our Misamisnon political party, our very own party list, no. Labaw na gyud kay na since it was here in Misamis Occidental that Asenso Pinoy got a majority of its votes at 265,000. Enough na for one seat diri lang sa Misamis Occidental alone, no. So this is really a victory shared by all of us members of Asenso Pinoy, all of us Misamisnons here in the province. So the next time you think of congratulating me, please do also congratulate yourselves, no. In fact, no, pikpika ang inyong mga tapad, no. Before I proceed with my speech, dili ko mo padayon until inyong mapikpik ang inyong mga tapad o i-congratulate pod sa kadaugan atong niagi nga election. Naka-congratulate na tanan. Okay, no. Some of you though might still disagree and argue na moingon mo inyohang gibutaran ang Asenso Pinoy kay ako ang first nominee, ang ato ang second nominee si Mayor Samuel Dagod Paruhinog, and ang ato ang third nominee si Attorney Andres Jun Fernandez Jr. No? But I want to remind everyone here of our primary campaign message during the elections. It was that through Asenso Pinoy, we would be bringing the Asenso brand of programs, no, to outside the province so that our brothers and sisters, our relatives from outside the province may also avail of our Asenso programs. So diri pa lang makita ninyo usab, no, ngang ato ang gibaligya, no, dili lang usa ka particular nga ngalan, dili ako ang ngalan, pero kung dili ang mga programa sa Asenso. And ato ning gipasabot adtong panahon na pod, unsaon nato pagpatuman sa mga programa sa Asenso sa gawas sa tuang probinsya, kung dili po nato ibaligya, ipasabot, ang ipatuman ang ato ang gitawag nga core values sa Asenso Pinoy, nga mo nga core values ato ang gigamit pagpatuman sa ato ang mga programa diri sa Misamis Occidental. During our campaign, we talked about the 5M's core values as well. No, refresher lang gamay. No? If you have the 5M's, Governor Henry Waminal's 5M's Development Trust of Misamisnon, Magpuyong, Malinawon, Malambuon, ug Malipayon, no, we also have the often forgotten 5M's core values of Misamisnong, matinahuron, matinodanon, matinabangon, ug mahigugmaon. No? These core values are pretty self-explanatory. Sa English pa, no, respectful, no, honest or sincere, no, helpful, and loving, or in the words of Archbishop Ganiha sa iyahang prayer, no, loving to be leaders with a heart born of that God's own heart. So dili na siguro din ako kailangan explain pa ang ato ang core values, no. But I wish to remind you na kani nga mga core values nga moy ato ang gibaligya, moy ato ang gi-campaign sa ato ang mga voters adtong election, no. Muni ang ato ang gibutaran. Dili ako as a mere representative of the party, no, but these core values. So dapat kani nga core values pod ang ato ang ipatuman, no. Kita tanan magpatuman, no. Yes, if that victory is not mine alone, if it is a victory shared by all members of Asenso Pinoy, then the obligations to abide by the core values, no, obligations which belong to the membership, should not be mine alone as well. If I am a mere representative of our party, and I am to abide by those values, no, then kita pod tanan, Kay kita man tanan ing saad ni ini when we took our membership oath, no, should also abide by this. As a representative, I should embody what the membership reflects. Kay literally, mo man ay pasabot sa representante sa partido, no, I am an example of what the membership is, an example of that particular class or group. No, kung i-illustrate nato, mura ni og kanang mupalit ta og prutas sa merkado. No. Mupalit mo og mangga, mahutana mo sa tindira, Miss, tamis ni nga mga mangga. Mutubag pod ang tindira sa ato oh, sir, tamis, tilawi gani. Kita pod, mukuha ta ng usa ka mangga, example sa nakabaligya dira, naka-display dira, abriha nato, tilawan nato. Kung tamis, moingon tag at tamis ning mga manggahani, mupalit ta. Kung aslom, moingon tag aslom ning mga manggahani, dili ta mupalit. The sample, the representative that we took, no, now becomes moy batayan anang usa ka grupo. Inani pod ang pagrepresenta sa atoang partido. No. As first nominee, as your representative, ako mo'y mahimong example, ako mo'y murag tilawan. No? Then kung unsa ko, mupoy paglantaw sa uban sa tibuok nato membership sa Asenso Pinoy. Kung makita nila nga tamis ko, makahuna-huna sila nga tamis tatanan sa Asenso Pinoy. Pero kung makita po nila nga aslom ko, makahuna-huna po na sila nga tanan di ay miyembro sa Asenso Pinoy, no, kay aslom. But for my representation to be effective, I should stay consistent and true to what the membership is. No. Dili pwede nga ang members tamis unya ako aslom. Og baliktad, dili pod pwede ang members aslom unya ako ra mo'y tamis, because I would not be an effective representative if that were the case. No. So, applying this analogy to our core values, no, if I were to be an effective representative of our party, ato ang partido nga originally misamis non gyud, no, we should be the same. No. Dili pwede nga kamo lang mo'y mag-abide by the core values. Dili pwede nga kamo lang mo'y matinahuron, matinud-anon, matinagbangon, og may gugmaon, pero ako dili. But conversely, dili pod pwede nga ako ra mo'y mag-abide sa core values, pero ang uban membro or ang kadaghanang membro sa Asenso Pinoy, dili mo abide ni ini, because I would not be representing you. I would not be an effective representative of our party anymore. No. Wala na ko ga-embody sa inyo kung inana. No. So kung, again, para klaro lang, to be an effective representative of our party, I should be like you. No. Kung dili kaayo maayo ang inyohang, no, pamalagad, no, kung kamo mga tapulan, to be an effective representative, dapat tapulan po ko. No. Kung kamo dili magtarong, to be an effective representative, no, dapat dili po ko magtarong. No. Pero kung kamo, majority of the members or all members of the party, work hard, work sincerely, no, and really stay true to your obligations and the oaths that we all took today, no, then I will be obliged as well, no, to stay true, no, and to abide by those core values. And remember, ang atuang pagbaligya sa atuang partido atong niaging elections is that dala yun ni natong mga core values. No? So, angay yun ni nato tumanon. No? Dili pwede nga ato alang ning kalimtan. Not only because ato anang gibakakan ang ato ang mga botante, but because ako, no, dili na po ko pwede mo abide ani, kay magbase ramang ko unsa ang mga membership. And this is especially relevant to us as elected officials of the province of Misamis Occidental belonging under the same team. We should all police ourselves in making sure that each and every one of us are sincere, hardworking, helpful, and loving. Dapat magbinantaya ita, colleagues in government, that we all stay true to our oaths and perform our obligations properly. I believe, tinuod, unprecedented yun, nga tanan officials in one province magkauban. And yes, we should be proud of that, and yes, we should be happy about that, but we should also take cognizance of the gravity of the responsibility that it poses upon us. Kitara ang gobyerno. Kitara tanan galingkod. Kitara pod tanan mo'y nabasihan, mo'y responsable kung tinuod tanan ato ang gisaad matuman bagyod. Kita tanan mo'y maglihok kung tinuod mupadayon ba og pag-asenso ang ato ang probinsya o ato ang tagsa-tagsa ka syudad o munisipyo. Wala tay lain mapasanginlan kung ato ang mga plano dili nato matuman. Ug ang tao, the public that we promised to serve, wala pud sila'y lain mapasanginlan. Kung dili maayo ang ato ang pagpenerbisyo, kung dili kita, kay kita raman mga magkauban mo'y naglingkod sa mga elective seats. And worse, usalang sa ato magkulang, kita na dayon ang madamay. One city, one municipality, and even just one barangay. If just one of us fails to meet the promises that we gave, damay na din tanan. Muingon na din na ang mga taga-asenso, palpak man. As elected leaders, we are now all representations of our party. Dili na lang ako. I may be the first nominee and therefore first representative. But kita tanan as elected leaders, will be a potential sample and a representation of our party. Nga kita isa lang sa atua na ay masulting dili maayo ang publiko. Pwede na po din na nila ikuridas o apply sa atua tanan. Each and every one of us now becomes the measure of how strong or how weak, how ineffective, or how effective the Padayon Asenso Misamis Occidental administration will become. So kita tanan as elected leaders under Team Asenso, we have a duty to make sure also nga our colleagues toe the line and really perform their functions in line with what we promise to the entire province. Bugat yun ang atuang responsibility, not only as leaders of our people, but as one cohesive, one strong party as well. But we can rest assured and we can take comfort from the fact na if bugat ang atuang responsibilidad of being in one party in the entire province, makasulti man pud ta nga mas gaan-gaan man pud ang ato ang pagpanarbaho o pagpanerbisyo, because daghan man ta magtinabangay, daghan man ta magbinantayay to make sure nga tarong ba, insakto ba ang ato ang gibuhat. Og ang pag tinabangay gani, dili lang ni sa pagbinantayay. It also goes into helping each other, make sure nga kung unsa man tong mga gipangsaad nato, ato yung mapatuman. And you can rest assured that so long you, my fellow Asenso Pinoy members, no, continue to abide by our core values, or have already shown that you will abide by our core values, no, then you can count on me for advice, counsel, and our full-on support for the materialization of the promise that you have made. No, ako ang gusto gamiton as an example ganiha, si Barangay Captain James Tinae of Barangay Upper Dapitan sa Concepcion. No, iyahang gipakita ahaman ang Barangay Upper Dapitan, ato silang pakpakan, no? Ilang gipakita, no? Ang ilahang pag-usa and ilag yung pagka-sincero nga pagdala, no, sa tibuok grupo sa Asenso Pinoy. Dili ilang 100% para sa party list, which that in itself is unprecedented. 100% starting from the councilors to the mayor, to the board members, congressman, vice governor, governor, and even the senators. Pakpaka nato usab, no, si Kapitan James. And that, with that show, that embodiment of our core values, ako aning gistorya dayon si Kapitan James, no, nakap, no, kana imuhang pagsinsiro gyud nga pagtuman sa tuang values, suklian na nako, and I told him, no, the first project from Asenso Pinoy Party List that will be brought to the province of Misamis Occidental will be to his barangay, no, Upper Dapitan of Concepcion. Gawas ana, inghirit pa si Kapitan James, and diri nato makita unsa gyud siya kasinsero mo trabaho. And I want to share this with everyone because I want to highlight how much of an example he should be. No, gisaara na nato og project, iyaha pang gi-share nga maayo pod unta madungagan ang iyahang slots para sa iyahang one family, one professional nga students dito, no. Nautana ko kang Kapitan James pila ang iyang kailangan. 5 raman daw. So yung tubag po ko, ako na'y bahala imo ana imuhang 5 ka additional scholars, Cap James, no. Si Cap James, he shared to me, iyahagid tong gipaningkamutan nga mahimog inadto ang resulta para makita nga sila tanan sa tibuok barangay nila, no, nag-usa and gidibdib gina nila ang atoang values, no. And like Kapitan James and Barangay Upper Dapitan, no, whoever else nga kapitan, no, mayor, municipal, or city mayor, nga magpakita og inana ka sinseridad sa pagpanerbisyo, you can count, no, on my all-out support as well, no. And to the rest of the Misamis Nons, the entire province of Misamis Occidental, no, rest assured that I will also take my responsibility as the Vice President of our party, Asenso Pinoy, and its first nominee and representative, no, religiously, no. I will make sure, no, that we will also police our ranks. Nga walay usa sa amoa magpasagad-sagad lang, magbinuang, no, nga dili gyud intawon pakyason ang mga saad nga among gipanghatag, no. Because I know that by doing this, but by making sure that everyone in the party toes the line, no, I will be contributing to our shared vision of Asenso Misamis Occidental. Asenso na mabati sa katawhan, dili lang makita sa tuang mga dalan o mga building, no. Asenso nga makita sa pumuyo nga ang Misamis non tinuod magpuyong malinawon, malambuon og malipayon, no. And to all members and supporters of Asenso Pinoy, including those from outside Misamis Occidental, while the results may have shown that sadly, out of the 2.5 million members of Asenso Pinoy, only a fraction really was sincere, kay naaraman sa around 423,000, no, ang nagpakita yun, no, sa ilahang pagkasinseridad adtong niagi nga piniliay, no. To the rest of the members of Asenso Pinoy, madungog na ba ako sa tanan? Yeah. Okay. I will continue to work to inspire you that hopefully in the next election, kung karon there were only a fraction who believed in our cause and there were only a fraction who really showed the support, no? I will work hard to inspire that the next time mas daghan na gyud motuo, no, para mas sayon na gyud, no, mapaabot ning ato ang mga programa sa tanan Pilipino, no, for these Asenso programs to reach wherever you are in the country. I know that the task will be heavy, but with sincere, no, party mates, matinud-anon nga mga kauban, I know it can be done. So once again, congratulations to all of us. May God help us all because now the real work begins. But let us just stay true to our core values. Let us continue to work hard together. And I know it will only be a matter of time when we can really achieve Asenso para sa bawat Pilipino. Daghang salamat sa inyong time ug usab mayong hapon sa tuang tanan.
Ladies and gentlemen, Congressman Henry F. Waminal Jr., the first ever party list representative of Asenso Pinoy Party List here in the province of Misamis Occidental.
Okay, palihog, manglingkod tanan. Kamo, swerte kayo mo karon. Kay si Congressman Ando o si Congressman Indi nakasabot kung unsay kulang sa akong preparasyon. Gitoyo ni Kong Ando nga ang iyang mensahe sobra sa 10 minutos. O si Congressman Indi matod sa iyang pinanggang kapikas niabot og 28 minutos. Gawas nga gusto nila mapaabot ang mensahe nga ilang gidrive sa ilahang message, ilasad gusto nga ang kakulangon sa akong preparasyon, atong preparasyon nga paniudto lang kay mahuman manunta taog 12:30. Gusto nila nga apilan og merinda og panihapon. Sumoy hinungdan nga nagdali-dali ko nga pwede na mo mutawag sa inyong tagsa-tagsa kapanimalay mag-andam og panihapon kay naanay ipabalon ninyo. Takpakan ninyo si Kong Segundo o si Kong Asenso. Ang atong konstitusyon nag-provide that there is a separation of powers between the church and the state. Pero dire sa atong probinsya, there is a strong collaboration between sa simbahan o sa atong provincial government kana tungod sa liderato sa atong ambasador sa Hebe, ang leader sa Archdiocese sa Osamis, si Archbishop Martin Humuan. Uban sa atong kaparian, salamat sa inyuhang pag-ampo o spiritual guidance. Mingon si Kong Ando nga ang sitwasyon sa Misamis Occidental resulta sa magic kay magician si Governor, the real score kana tungod sa mga pag-ampo o spiritual guidance sa atong kaparian ubos sa leadership ni Archbishop Humuan. Dunay panultion nga ang saksis kalampusan sa usa ka tawo adunay permanenteng babae sa nagpaluyo kaniya. Ang usa ka babae nga nagpaluyo sa kalampusan sa inyong leader, swerte kayo kamo karon kay siya uban kanato ka in most cases she always stay at the back door. Ang akong pinanggang kapikas si Attorney Pearl Grace Waminal. Congressman Jason Almonte and his partner, my executive assistant, Rodby Ala, I usually call him now Congressman Primero, o ang atong Congressman Segundo, who nagpadayon sa akong nasugdan sa Segundo Distrito, Congressman Ando Waminal with his partner Dr. Cis Sardin, uban sa pinakayanggist kaniha, no, iyang anak si Vito Sancho. Our third congressman, Congressman Asinso, Congressman Henry F. Waminal Jr., uban sa iyang kapikas, Attorney Sam King Waminal. Vice Governor Wing Gutierrez, nga partner sa atong kalambuan sa probinsya, ang partner sa pagmagic nato sa atong kalampusan, uban sa atoang napulo ka elected, re-elected board members and 4 sectoral representatives. Ang atong tulo ka city mayors, the host city mayor, Mayor Acosta with his wife Nanette, thank you for allowing us always to use your good gymnasium, no, nga usa ka produkto sa inyong collaboration ni Congressman Jason Almonte, Mayor Ben Kanama of the City of Tangub with his wife, former Vice Mayor Wilma, and our newly elected City Mayor for the City of Osamis with his strong wife, the Director of the Department of Education and Culture sa Region 9, Director Ruth Quintes, Director Art Bayukot, DepEd Northern Mindanao. Thank you, sir, for coming. Judges, prosecutors, mga municipal mayors, vice mayors, councilor, barangay officials, our development partners from the different sectors, academe and the business sectors, department heads of local and national offices, mga distinguished nato nga bisita, mga kaigsonan, mga asinsong hapon kanatong tanan. Medyo abi kay nadungog na ninyo ang inyong pabaon, hinay na ang inyong response. Ay bao ko, nagpahinay-hinay, kay buot pasabot, gustong dungagan. Tanawa lagi. Today, we stand together on the steps of history. This moment is not just a celebration. It is a declaration of unity, panaghiusa, a declaration of progress, asenso, a declaration of people's trust in good governance. The results of the May 12, 2025 national and local elections have spoken clearly, powerfully, and without ambiguity. For the first time in the political history of Misamis Occidental, the entire slate from our Asenso senators, congressmen, governor, vice governor, provincial board members, mayors, vice mayors, down to the municipal and city councilors, have emerged victorious under one united banner, Team Asenso. This is unprecedented and historic mandate, not just for our team, but more importantly, for our shared vision, Asenso Misamis Occidental. Akong tagaan og special recognition. While we are all here proud to that victory as our collective efforts, akong tagaan og highlights kining pipila ka mga barangays nga ilang gipasobrahan. Siguro gusto og bonus. Nga dili ko na lang i-mention sa uban nga mga kandidato, but specifically in the case sa inyong governor with this representation, kining mga barangaya gisiro ninyo ang akong kontra. Ngano man, ngawa man ko mag-ingon yung siruha, siguro gusto mo mangayo og extra. Una, ang mga opisyalis sa San Isidro Barangay sa lungsod sa Calamba nga gipanguluhan ni Honorable Kapitan Jolito Banuelos, asa mo, Tindog. Sunod, Barangay Pinasyo sa lungsod sa Clarin, pinanguluhan ni Honorable Wilson Tiati, asa ang taga Pinasyo? Di kayon madungog, di ba ka, asa mo? Ato adito, inyog yung gipatunayan kay ang Pinasyo tuas kanaw-kanaw sa Mount Malindang naapod mo sa kanaw-kanaw dire sa atong B Arena. Ang akong administering officer sa barangay si Basi Clarin, pinanguluhan ni Kapitan Robert Calibog, asang mga tiga si Basi, okay, barangay Bagong Nayon sa Concepcion, pinanguluhan ni Kapitan Dorlito Obas, asang barangay Nayon. Nasayod ko kamo taga Concepcion. Sa una pagyud mo, tungod kay nagkinahanglan mo papansin sa inyong karsada paingon dito. Barangay Layaan, Concepcion, pinanguluhan ni Kapitan Arthur Tumala. O Barangay Lingatungan, pinanguluhan ni Kapitan Cloyd Razonable, asang taga Lingatungan. Barangay Mantukoy, pinanguluhan ni Kapitan Annabel Itom. Barangay Marugang sa Concepcion, pinanguluhan ni Kapitan Rizaldo Tumagma. Barangay New Castle, pinanguluhan ni Leo Manday, still in Concepcion. Barangay Pugan, Concepcion, pinanguluhan ni Kapitan Lamoste. O ang atong administering officer sa Vice Governor og Asenso Pinoy, Kapitan James Tinae of Upper Dapitan, Concepcion. Barangay Birayan, Concepcion, pinanguluhan ni Kapitan Anisita Wancho. Kining Concepcion, nasayod ko sa inyong karsada. Technical min, makita ba natong karsada kas poblasyon paingos Bagong Nayon? Nasayod ko nga perteng Lisora. Monang inyong gisero ang kontra dili lang ni Governor, ni Vice Governor, ni Congressman Jason og ang Asenso, kay gusto ninyo ma-establish ang gwapong karsada. Og karon atong i-anunsyo, karong tuiga, bisan og humana ang budget, atong sugdan, pagpadayon og amo ng tiwason with Kong Jason, Vice Governor Wing and Congressman Asenso next year ato nang ipabutang sa budget nga kung dili mahuman atong ma-establish 70 to 80% sa maong karsada. Ayaw kabalaka, nagpahipi si Kong Ando. Basin pag mo exhibition siya karon tuiga, iyang partihan sa iyang pundo, pagsugod sa pagsiminto sa maong karsada. Dili lamang sa Concepcion, barangay Bangko sa lungsod sa Panaon, si Kapitan Edgar Galindo, asa ang barangay Bangko Oficiales, asa mo na diha. O si Kapitan Idi Ilopre sa barangay Disoy sa Pangdalaga. Kining 15 sa kang gobernador lang inyong gisiro ang akong kontra, so ang inyong panihapon karong adlawa dungagan nako og pakapin 100,000 pesos kada barangay, inig uli ninyo onya. Sa ako rato ha, bahala na mo maningil kang vice og sa other congressmen. Okay? Nagbagot-bot dayon ang wala masiro ang kontra. Mingon dayon nga nagsalig lang sila sa street asinso. Wa na nila huna-hunaa. Maybe because kay ang inyong mga karsada o barangay develop na o medyo kontento na mo sa ato karong mga serbisyo. Anyway, kaninyo mga misamisnon who entrusted us with this overwhelming victory, salamat sa inyong pagsalig o paghigugma. Salamat sa dakong suporta ninyo sa atong Team Asinso. Why did we win? Nganong midaog ta? We won because the people saw the results of our administration. This saw the difference. Nabati nila ang kausaban. They believe in our leadership because we practice good governance aside from our hard work. Good governance is not a buzzword. It is a principle we live by. A commitment to transparency, accountability, participation, and efficiency and rule of law. At the core of good governance is sound financial management, the ability to do more with less cost to achieve the specific goals. When I assumed office as your governor last July 1, 2022, our national tax collection stood at 1,823,600,167 pesos. The budget of the previous administration, which in the past, kanang tulo ka tuig, mas dako pa kay sa atong last 3 years administration. That was because due to the economic impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic from 2019 to 2022, ang NTE national tax allocation sa 2023 was reduced to 1,552,829,540 pesos, a decrease of 14.85%. or 270,800,625 pesos. But despite this reduction, we increased our total budget in the year 2023. Ang era on NTE nga 1.5 billion as mentioned, we increased it ang atong budget to 2,909,759,525 pesos. Up 1.4 billion from the national tax allocation. How is that possible? Mga municipal city officials, barangay officials, because I understand all of us ang mindset, we are only dependent to our annual national tax allocation. How is that possible? The answer is clear. Effective fiscal management. This means not only managing our expenditures wisely, but also maximizing our revenue generation without burdening our people with new taxes. Because we know the limitations of our local government units' taxing power. We practice fiscal discipline and integrity. Our strong adherence to good governance allowed us to maximize every piso, particularly through prudent procurement practices. Let me cite an example. During the previous administration, the provincial government nagpalit og upat ka heavy equipment, 2 grader, 2 excavator, through a bank loan in the amount of 31,500,000 payable in 7 years. In this case, the provincial government was not able to save money because it paid for the loan. But in our administration, in the last 3 years, in 2023, I am proud, together with Vice Governor Wing and our board members, we are happy to say that we have procured brand new heavy equipment, 8-unit truck excavator, 2-wheel backhoe loader, 1 motor grader, 10 dump trucks, in the total of 21 heavy equipment amounting to 100,698,169 pesos only, without incurring any loan. Each unit in the heavy equipment was procured at a lower price as compared to the procurements of heavy equipment made by other local government units, which were made through a bank loan also. Pasensya gamay sa atong mga manager sa Land Bank o DBP, di kayo ni mayo nga appetite ninyo. For example, in the following municipality, lungsod sa Bonifacio, nagloan og 37 milyones 37.5 million. Unsay gipalit? Usa lang ka unit nga excavator, 30 million, og 1 unit brand new garbage truck, 7.5 million. 37.5 million for 2 units only. Bisan pa og mahina inyong mathematics, makita ninyo kung giun sa pag-procure na. Don Victoriano, this was before the assumption of Mayor Moralion, because during his time, under our administration, sa akong giingon, the LGUs have not incurred any loan. Don Victoriano, for 33,968,000, 1 unit excavator, 11,498,000 pesos. 4 units dump truck, 15,672,000, and 1 unit vibratory compactor at 6,798,000. This shows that our administration today was able to procure heavy equipment without resorting to borrowing at a lower price. As a result, we were able to use our funds wisely and properly. Another example, procurement of medicines. Ang approved budget cost was 71,758,193 pesos. Passed through a competitive bidding, the award price of the winning price was only 49,450,580. Leading to a total savings of 22,307 pesos 626 centavos. Through our persistent tax collection efforts, which I know the businessmen here are major taxpayers, would agree with me na wala sila madisturbo. Our tax collection efforts in various revenue generating measures, we were also able to increase our local revenues from 22 million pesos in the previous administration, 2022, to 79 million pesos in 2024, and our economic enterprise from 345 million to 617 million 177,485 pesos.